Greetings everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of All Things Lambda, the Half-Life community show that was written while I was eating a piping hot pizza. Just thought I would let you know. I'm not gonna talk nonsense for much longer, let's just get into the Half-Life community news. Let's go!
LambdaGeneration.
Entropy 02 has been in development for almost 4 years now. Yes, time really flies. And last Saturday, they released what's possibly the largest, chunkiest media update that they ever released. The Entropy 02 Media Tempest. This media update is pretty spoiler heavy though. They show a lot of screenshots and talk about stuff that has been under wraps for a very long time, so you have been warned. Apart from the buttload of screenies that were shared in this article, a lot of development details have also been written down. They talk about how they constructed the story and went back to fix certain elements of it during development. They talk about voice acting, about Wilson, the aperture turret you get to take with you through the game, Zen Wildlife, the bips and bops of the music from Entropy 02, gun animations, whether or not the game is going to be on Steam or not, and much more. Like how burnout and COVID impacted the development of the mod. There is so much to this article that we can't possibly include it all in this episode of All Things Lambda. This one really requires you to read it in full over on MyDB. I don't think I can do this whole chunker justice by just picking quotes from it and by just showing some screenings. From reading this article, you can really tell that Entropy 02 is being developed by a very passionate team and you'd wish nothing but the best for them. I really hope this mod comes out soon. Oh, and there has been talks in this article about a potential release date. Winter of 2021 is what Breadman mentions here as a potential release window. But they're very likely going to overshoot that time frame as they obviously want this mod to be as perfect as it can be, even though it's probably never going to be perfect. I mean, what is ever truly perfect? All we can do is wait for it to release. That might be this winter or maybe Q2 of 2020. That's a date I just pulled out of my ass, by the way. We'll see when it drops. The massive Entropy 02 Media Tempest is linked down below in the description. Go and give Breadman and his team some love. Hey, we got another update for you from the LambdaGeneration platform team. And this time it's not about an update that has released, but about an update that's going to be released. Oh, and a giveaway. Okay, let's start with the giveaway actually, since I know I got your attention now. This week, Crowbar Collective is giving away a free copy of Black Mesa to a random follower of theirs on the LambdaGeneration platform every time they receive another 100 followers. Since they have been on the LambdaGeneration platform, people have been checking out their profile in droves. So if you want to have a chance at winning a copy of Black Mesa, then go ahead and follow them on the LambdaGeneration platform. The tally is currently at the time of writing already at 263, and it's over 300 during voice recording, I just noticed. And they are by far the account with the most followers. Great job, guys. And they only really made 2 posts. One of those posts being the announcement that they're going to be working together with us on some exciting new projects for the site. Stay tuned for that. Our next update is all about #BreakingTheBar, the event where the whole community has to band together to beat Half-Life 2's current consecutive player count on Steam charts. The tally is currently set to 6,882 players. Did you know that record was set only last year in March? I didn't know that until now. We're participating in this record-breaking event as well by live streaming Half-Life 2 on the 14th of August, which is the date that this Breaking the Bar event is going to take place on. We're not the only ones streaming though. YouTubers like NoClick, Radiation Hazard, Leadhead, Desync, and more will also be streaming on that very day, all in our own separate streams. In order to make things a little easier to navigate, we are currently working on a landing page that you can visit where you can watch everybody's stream straight from one page. We're also working on setting up a Half-Life 2 deathmatch server for an after-party event, and we're setting up the LambdaGeneration community to support hashtags so that you can tag posts related to #BreakingTheBar with, well, #BreakingTheBar. Exciting stuff. When the landing page is complete, a link can be found for it in the description below. What you can already find in the description is a link to Black Mesa's profile page, which you should follow to get a chance to win a copy of Black Mesa. And I put a link down there to the page where we're going to do the Breaking the Bar stream. Be sure to set your reminders, and I'll be seeing you all there. While we just finished talking about breaking the bar, it's now time to go to another bar and raise it. Okay, jokes aside, Raising the Bar Redux has come out recently with a new gameplay trailer for the section in the mod called Quarrytown, of which it shows a bit of the first map. This gameplay video features not only gameplay, but we can also take a proper look at the gravity gun with its sounds and effects. And it looks pretty darn good in my opinion. We also get to see some fighting against zombies with saw blades, something we already got to do in regular old Half-Life 2, but it's now confirmed to still work in Raising the Bar Redux, so that's good. This mod really nails the beta feel of Half-Life 2, and I can't wait to be playing Division 2 whenever it comes out. I really hope soon. In the meantime though, you can check out this short gameplay video. It's linked down below in the description. Are people still excited about S&Box? Well, you should be, because this spiritual successor to Gary's mod is coming along nicely thanks to the folks over at Facepunch Studios. A lot of new users were also able to join into a developer preview of the game if you meet certain criteria, and I got in, and you're seeing some gameplay of it right now. So even community content is being made for it as we speak. A new media update was also posted over on sbox.facepunch.com that'll bring you up to speed on the current new developments that the team are doing, like adding environment props, UI controls, really nice looking light cookies and better looking volumetric lights, game and map searching, and much more. Now, like I mentioned before, I've already played a little bit of S&Box already, and it's actually really cool. It plays a lot like Gmod, at least the S&Box add-on does. You have different kind of add-ons in the game currently already. And yeah, in S&Box you can spawn props and lights and ragdolls and move them around with the physics gun, which currently still has a regular gun model, but I'm pretty sure they'll change that. And yeah, it's just really fun to play around with, and you know, it's very nice to see these new Source 2 graphics really making this game look a little bit more next gen. Now, there are a lot of kinks they still have to work out, but they're going into the right direction with this, I think. And obviously the community plays a very large role in making this game the best it can be. A link to this media update is in the description below. Oh, as well as a link to the page where you can see if you can get access to the developer preview. There is a waiting list, so don't expect to gain access instantly. Since we were talking about something Source 2 related, let's talk about something else Source 2 related. LOCO-MOTIVE, a map for Half-Life Alyx developed by Maarten Vroenix, has been released over on the Steam Workshop for everyone to subscribe to and play. LOCO-MOTIVE takes you through a with Combine and Zenflora invested train yard in search for supplies. The whole map clocks in at around 45 minutes of playtime and looks absolutely incredible. This is flat out Valve quality mapping work right here, with the same level of detail as the base game. The story in the map was also apparently written by Ross Joseph Gardner, who you may also know from Half-Life: A Place in the West, the Half-Life comic that everyone should go ahead and read right now. It also has custom voice acting for Russell done by Joe Bracken. It really is a complete package. If you're hungry for more Half-Life Alyx, then I guess this is the best way to quench that hunger. Seriously, this might be the highest quality map on the whole workshop right now. I left a link in the description below for you to download it. You know what else you can download? Our social media pages. Well, you can download these social media apps containing our social media pages. Our Twitter and Facebook are both linked down below, as well as a link to join our Discord server and a link to join our very own community platform. There is so much content being uploaded on there, it's absolutely unreal. It's really cool over there. I highly recommend you to at least check it out for a little bit. Oh, and a huge thanks to everyone who followed us on Twitter, because we have reached over 15,000 followers on there, which is just insane. You all deserve a nice, warm microwave casserole from me. And it's the good one, you know, the one with the little pieces of love in it. Oh, and follow me on Twitter and subscribe to me on YouTube as well. You know the drill by now. Those links are also down below in the description. And with all that being said, I'm going to end episode 153 of All Things Lambda. Don't be sad though, because we'll be back next week with another episode of the show. In the meantime though, I should really check up on my love casserole. It should be perfectly burned by now.